Hi, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about the dark night of the soul. Now, my name is Chrissy. For anybody new, I am a psychic life coach and I have a lot of videos on YouTube around self-help and how to get through struggles or challenges and difficult times in our lives. So if you want to check any of those out down below, they're in the description box, some of the headings on the subjects that I talk about. But today I'm going to be focusing on the dark night of the soul. Now, for anyone who's going through the dark night of the soul or feels they are in the middle of the dark night of the soul, it is a very challenging time. I have been through it. It is a process by which can be triggered by a number of things. It could be grief, sadness, heartache, loss. So many things can happen in our life that can trigger us to go through a very dark night of the soul. Now, people that usually go through this are light workers. So they are people who are being led on a path to open up their lives, open up their senses, their psychic abilities. We have a lot of things that sort of become really clear to us. We have telepathy starts. I remember when I went through my dark night of the soul, it was the most horrific feeling I've ever been through. I felt like my body was literally breaking apart, but it is about your soul being broken down, and then you've got to find ways to kind of rebuild your soul and ignite your spark and bring yourself back to life, because this is a spiritual journey that you're going through. So I remember laying on the bathroom floor and just feeling like I was having a breakdown. I was like, what is actually happening to me? I remember everybody gets different signs and symptoms, of course, as well. But I remember I felt like there were bugs crawling like under my skin, and I thought I was going crazy. Now, I know I'm not crazy, and I know the people that I talk to, the messages are very clear. So I'm not mad. So if you're going through the dark night of the soul out there, you're not crazy. This actually does happen to people when they are triggered by traumas or things that are happening in their life, and it's to lead you onto a different path. Now, they talk about it's the breaking down of the ego in order to bring us to a more grounded kind of spiritual place where we come from that real kindness, and our energy is really emitted in that way that's a very real purpose to our lives, and caring about people, and not being caught up in that material world. And that's really what the dark night of the soul is. It's to get you to turn your life into another direction and go to a different path. And that's what I was forced to do. And I think that's what the dark night of the soul actually is. It's about us breaking down our old beliefs and our old templates and the things that we've been conditioned to think, and start to see things in a different way, and for us to start to share our points of view and start to exchange things with other people and change the way this world is, because we're all very caught up in the materialistic world. If you look back, we've not treated the planet very well. There's things that we've sort of got to start to focus on now, looking out for each other more, taking more kind care of ourselves as well. And not everybody goes through the dark night of the soul. I believe that there are only a certain type of people, and it's usually the sensitive souls that we seem to be hearing about on YouTube and that go through the dark night of the soul. So if you are being triggered going through the dark night of the soul, it is very challenging. I remember having pins and needles. I remember, like I said, I had really restless legs. I couldn't eat peanuts anymore. Chocolate was giving me terrible migraines. I had a lot of things that started to really trigger in my body, and I had to really start to look at how I was going to change my life and ignite my soul to bring myself back to life, because I felt horrible. And for anyone out there going through the dark night of the soul, it is a really horrible experience that can be very painful as well. Not only does our mind get overwhelmed, but we physically feel that pain in our body. So if you're going through the dark night of the soul, you've got to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel and that you will get through it. But you've got to start to do the things that will really ignite your soul and start to bring you back to life. I have got many videos on there about how to go about that. I talk a lot about passions, creativity, exercise, getting distraction is something that I really learnt during my dark night of the soul, to keep myself really busy, because the more I kept busy, the more it took away these sort of feelings and turbulent things that were kind of going on in my body, because it was a very, very strange experience. I know if you go and check out someone like Eckhart Tolle, he went through a dark night of the soul. He was living on the streets for a long time, and he's just brilliant to listen to. And that's another thing, he teaches you to live in the now. And if you can live in the now and live in the moment, and that's why I shoot a lot of videos outside with my dog, because it's somewhere that I feel really peaceful, and it makes me feel really calm because of that natural energy of the trees. And I just love the fresh air. It's a cold day here, but it's a beautiful warm sunshine. Oh, excuse my dog barking at the neighbours. So look, if you're going through the dark night of the soul, please go and check out some of my videos. Go and watch Eckhart Tolle and start to shift your life into that really peaceful place, because that's the message that it's trying to tell you. All it is that breaking down of the ego and the rebuilding of your soul, and really it's sort of that finding out who you really are and reconnecting with yourself again. So look, hit the like button. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate all my subscribers and your support out there. Make some comments below, because that would be great as well, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care. Bye.